Honest trailers, every Christopher Nolan movie is what we're gonna do today. Christopher Nolan does a lot of good movies. Yeah, they're good movies. I mean, Inception, the Batman. I think they're all good movies. So, without further ado, sorry. Before I start, please sub. I'm trying to get to 100 before the end of next month, and I'm only at 35. So, sub. Thank you. All right, start.
Because of your contributions to our Women in Film charity event, you've unlocked an honest trailer for every Christopher Nolan movie. Wow. You first knew him as the guy who made Memento. Then he was the guy who saved Batman. Now, revisit the retroactively perfect films of the internet's god of cinema. Makes sense, because only God could get The Dark Knight Rises voted the 66th best movie ever made.
Wally's higher than The Dark Knight?
Suit up, very literally, with Christopher Nolan, a visionary director whose actual vision is red-green colorblind, which explains why so much of his work is tinted blue. Watch as he carefully constructs a series of intricate puzzle boxes full of non-linear storytelling, in-camera technical wizardry, plot twists that range from holy crap that was mind-blowing to holy crap
that was
blows,
Batman.
and intense percussive musical scores that will make you scream, "What? I can't hear you!"
Was it Trill?
This man is a genius! Sorry.
That was Gravity, right?
Christopher Nolan protagonist. He's a well-dressed white dude with brushed back hair, kind of like Christopher Nolan. This intense stoic man who's likely some kind of thief, criminal, or vigilante, but who still follows a strict code.
Never follow the same person twice.
Never show anyone. Never recreate places from your memory. Always imagine new places.
I have one rule. Then that's the rule you'll have to break.
As he reckons with the tragedy of his past, whether it's the death of his wife.
I remember my wife dying.
The death of his wife.
Once I had a wife, she was taken from me.
The death of his wife.
It won't bring your wife back.
The death of his wife.
The doctors would have been able to find a cyst in my wife's brain before she died instead of afterwards.
The death of his wife. Or, when Nolan really wants to shake things up, the death of his girlfriend. That's a lot of dead wives. What could it all mean?
The other fascinating thing about you is that you work with your lovely wife, Emma.
It's 10 masterfully crafted films that are as cold and remote as the icy tundras they feature, where human emotions aren't so much felt as reasoned about.
I think positive emotion trumps negative emotion every time.
Love has meaning. Yes, social utility, social bonding, child rearing.
We love people who have died. Where's the social utility in that?
And where time is just a toy to be played with, whether the story's told out of order, backwards and forwards simultaneously, through an interlocking series of flashbacks, in 3 separate levels of a dream,
Oh
where
my
time moves
gosh.
at different speeds,
Inception.
in space where time is relative, or in World War II, where time is just sort of mashed up to make things more suspenseful. And if you think it's all too complicated, I'll let Nolan break it down on a level you babies can understand.
That's basically the end of the movie. This stuff is the black and white stuff. And this is running backwards. What we do is we cut between the two. Scene there, scene there, scene there, scene there. You have
I don't
flashbacks
understand.
to a different timeline, some of which is color, some of which is black and white. The end of the film being sort of there. And those are the ones that relate to a parallel story.
See? Couldn't be simpler. So if you love cinema and enjoy being wowed by
It's
a true
around there.
auteur, cheer for a man who is rightfully considered one of our greatest modern directors, whose sharp cinematic eye, incredibly talented pool of actors, and obsessive dedication to the craft of filmmaking have given birth to a rabid fan following that will ignore all the nice things we just
I haven't
said
seen The
and focus
Greatest
on the
Showman. I
junky
need to see
tidbits,
it.
which will be taken 100% seriously.
You know I hate comedians.
He's one of the best filmmakers working today, okay? Is that not enough?
Why so serious?
Starring
Smile on
women who are secretly evil, Christian Bale in a miserable prison, tan suits, snowy layers, rich guys buying things.
Buying this hotel. The company went public a week ago, and I bought most of the shares.
I bought the yellow.
So let's put a couple tables together. I'm not sure that they'll let us. Oh, they should. I own the place.
Clunky exposition.
Where is it?
Oh my gosh. This ending is gonna be like almost half.
Name, date of birth. In a few minutes, they're gone from every database on Earth. Now we're trapped in Fisher's mind battling his own private army, and if we get killed, we'll be lost in limbo till our brains turn to scrambled egg.
You're a well-educated man, Coop, and a trained pilot and an engineer.
The Mask.
Would you like to see my mask?
This is your mask.
You're wearing a mask.
Just take off that mask.
You just take off your little mask. It's like putting on a mask. If you're working alone, wear a mask.
Let's mask up.
No one cared who I was till I put on the mask.
Bonehead. Whoops, wrong mask.
Oh.
Yelling!
Wrapped up in garbage bags!
Where are they?
You can't get in! Why can't you outthink him?
Where are they? Where's your trigger? Drowning.
Oh.
Killer trains. And a very emotional Michael Caine.
Fallon. What have you done?
Give me birth.
That's true. Michael Caine is in all these
Also
movies.
means
That's
losing
kind
someone
of cool.
that I have cared for since I first heard his cries echo through this house. I failed you. You trusted me. And I failed you.
Every Christopher Nolan movie. Okay, I'm sure you all know about the first letters in the characters' names in Inception spelling out dreams. But did you know that all the astronauts' initials in Interstellar spell out BRCMD? Which can only be a reference to the TV show Doc, where Billy Ray Cyrus plays an MD. And his character's name was Clint Cassidy. CC. That has to be a reference to Charlie Chaplin, who was good friends with Edith Piaf, the singer of the song in Inception that's the cue for everybody to wake up. It all makes perfect sense. We're in a dream, man. No one's trying to wake us up. Hurry, before it's too late. The top just keeps spinning. I have to wake up. I have to.
I need a kick. I need a kick.
Eating at my foot feeds. Pork chop sandwiches. My Little Pony is the best movie in all of history. Even better than The Dark Knight. I have a not-so-okay feeling about this. Quarrel.
Good stuff. Good stuff. Yeah, it's true. I didn't realize Michael Caine was in all those movies. I didn't realize he kind of played the same part, and I also didn't realize that Christian Bale was in so many of those movies. Which brings to mind, I haven't seen The Greatest Showman yet. I saw it at the Red Box the other day, and I just didn't grab it. But overall, great video. And you know what, Christopher Nolan, he's really a good director. I mean, Inception was really good. Dark Knight, really good. It's a lot of good acting. His style is a little bit more on the darker side, which I don't really like it for every single movie I see. But as a whole, I mean, if I know he's writing that movie or directing that movie, I'm gonna go to it. Anyways, with that, it's like almost 11:30. It's my bedtime. Gotta wake up early tomorrow morning. Go running. But please sub to my channel. I'm trying to get to 100 by the end of next month. Thank you very much. Be good, and I'll see you in the next video.
Go.